Welcome to my channel The Spoiler Zone, your ultimate destination for in-depth analysis and captivating breakdowns of your favorite movies. Today I am going to explain the movie called Unstoppable, a 2010 movie. Alert: this video contains spoilers. Unstoppable is a 2010 action thriller directed by Tony Scott and starring Denzel Washington and Chris Pine. The film is loosely based on a true story about a runaway train in Ohio. The film is loosely based on the real-life CSX 8888 incident, also known as the Crazy Eights incident, which occurred in 2001. The movie begins with an unmanned, runaway train, named AWR 777, carrying hazardous materials hurtling through the Pennsylvania countryside. The train's operator, Dewey, Ethan Suplee, hops out to align a switch, but the air brakes fail and the train speeds off without him. At the train yard, Yardmaster Connie Hooper, Rosario Dawson, becomes aware of the situation. She alerts the authorities, including her supervisor, Oscar Galvin, Kevin Dunn, who quickly realizes the potential danger of the situation due to the train's cargo of highly toxic molten phenol. Meanwhile, veteran engineer Frank Barnes, Denzel Washington, and rookie conductor Will Coulson, Chris Pine, are assigned to move a different train, 1206, out of the way of AWR 777. They're unaware of the runaway train until they're nearly hit by it while switching tracks. Frank and Will's train is damaged in the process, leaving them unable to pursue AWR 777. The authorities, including Galvin, attempt to stop the train using various methods, including remotely slowing it down and trying to derail it, but all efforts fail. The media picks up on the story, and the situation becomes a national spectacle. With no other options, Frank and Will decide to pursue the runaway train in a separate locomotive, 777. Initially, Galvin tries to stop them, fearing for their safety, but Connie convinces him to let them try, knowing they have the best chance of stopping the train. As Frank and Will chase after the runaway, tensions run high between the two men. Frank is a seasoned veteran who believes in experience and intuition, while Will is a young, eager rookie with a troubled personal life. However, they eventually find common ground as they work together to stop the train. Meanwhile, back at the train yard, Connie faces pressure from higher-ups who want to shut down the tracks in AWR 777's path, potentially causing economic chaos. Connie fights to keep the tracks open, believing Frank and Will can stop the train before it reaches a populated area. As Frank and Will close in on AWR 777, they come up with a risky plan to slow it down by coupling their locomotive to the rear of the runaway train. Despite facing numerous obstacles and setbacks, including a derailment and a collision with a truck, they eventually succeed in slowing the train down. In a dramatic climax, Frank and Will manage to bring AWR 777 to a stop just before it reaches a heavily populated area, saving countless lives. They are hailed as heroes, and their actions are celebrated across the country. In the end, Frank decides to retire from his job as an engineer, while Will reconciles with his estranged wife and decides to continue working for the railroad. The film closes with Frank and Will sharing a moment of mutual respect as they part ways. The film explores the personal struggles of both Barnes and Coulson, adding depth to their characters. The corporate greed prioritizing financial gain over public safety is a recurring theme. It's an entertaining thriller that is sure to keep you glued to your seat despite some of its flaws. Subscribe for more videos like this, and thank you for watching.